Members of the class of 2025, distinguished guests, faculty, families, and friends, good evening. I'm Tavin Roth. It is my honor as co-president of student government to welcome you to this very special moment in our lives. At this time, I ask that you please turn off all electronic devices, cell phones, cameras, and recorders. The class of 2025 also requests that you acknowledge the importance of this evening by remaining quiet and respectful throughout the entire commencement ceremony. As difficult as it is, we ask that you hold your applause until all names have been read. This allows everyone's names to be heard clearly. Will you now please stand for the playing of the national anthem by the East High School Symphony Orchestra, led by Mr. Byron Klimek. Thank you. You may now be seated. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce our honored guests. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Superintendent John Magus, Assistant Superintendent Anthony Bonds, School Board members Chairperson Kelly Durek-Eder, Jill Lofold, Rosie Loeffler-Kemp, Sarah Mikesell, Henry Banks, and Stephanie Williams and Amber Sadowski. Principal Kelly Flohog, Assistant Principal John Flaw, Assistant Principal Kyle Rock, and our staff honor guard. Thank you.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun,
like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood.
Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you,
because I knew you,
I have been changed for good. It well may be that we may never meet again in this lifetime, so let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now, whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine
by being my friend.
like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind of the sea.
Like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood.
Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you,
Because I knew you,
I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air,
I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for.
but then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the silent earth, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better.
Because I knew you,
Because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
Hi there, my name is Owen Steiner, and it looks like we all got to be seniors just a tiny bit longer. How does one even start something like this? I can't really. Instead, I'll start with the end. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming today, for this truly is a celebration of an end. For 12 years, we've struggled and striven to get through. The last year felt like it flew by. Then bam, suddenly we were swamped with end-of-the-year preparations and assignments. We've done it. The last high school quiz done, the last assignment turned in. But what happens now? We've made it past our last days of high school. So now it's time for some firsts. Our lives are like blank canvases. After 12 years of preparation, it's time to start painting our own pictures. Let's talk about and remind ourselves of who has helped us along the way. First off, we need some base supplies. Our parents have done what they can, often sacrificing their time and resources. These actions have been monumental to our success as a class. With their help, they've provided the canvas and the easel so we can start painting the broader picture of our lives. Painting can be tough without direction, right? I've definitely learned that the hard way. But as soon as we begin to learn a bit more about the technique and the steps to things, it all gets easier. School has taught us how to act, learn, problem solve, and as Mrs. Schmidt would say, how to stay within the boundaries of socially appropriate behavior. Without the hard work of our teachers, making sure we learned something even if the first try failed, many of us would not be here today, looking back proudly on our high school career. Not only did they teach us, but they were fair and equitable. They understood that each of us lives different lives, and anyone could be going through challenges. Through hard work and effort, this school and its faculty, who just last week you saw, has taught us to focus on the ever-important backgrounds that influence the subject of our painting. Focus on the general idea. Don't nitpick the little details until you're done painting the subject. As Bob Ross would say, I think there's an artist hidden at the bottom of each and every one of us. Our lives have only just begun. Now is the time to set ourselves up for success. With these techniques, we can start to paint the life each of us wants to live. Picking a background and subject is important, but the decision of what colors to use changes everything about our paintings. The colors of our lives are made up of our memories, our experiences. Some are joyful and light, others dark and gloomy. But each and every one is an important part of us that we would lack depth without. Artists know that you have to have dark in order to show light. I want you to look to the left and to the right of you. Over the last 4 years, the memories we've made with the peers around us have provided all the color we need. From the joyous, bright moments of the last few seconds of a game that East wins, to the sad, blue moments as musicians and athletes share their last concert and game together. The green of Climate Club, the yellows of Hound Pack, the red and gray seen all throughout the halls on Spirit Weeks. Although seemingly insignificant at times, every single day of our 4 years has left an impression on each of us. These moments, like sports news with Caden Cole, announcements with Eris Allen, and even hearing music in Westy's corner hallways on Fridays, help put a smile on our faces. Each bringing a unique color to our palette. What colors do your friends contribute? The time and moments spent with these people have shaped your life to this point, and their memories will continue as you paint your future with hints of each of them. Bob Ross shares that the secret to doing anything is believing that you can do it. Starting our lives is no easy task, but believe that you can do it. Think about how far we've come and what we've done to get to this point. Each and every one of us has the power to create our own masterpieces. So pick up your brushes, get your palette, and let's get painting.
Going? Great. Hi, everybody. Okay. Hi, I'm Molly McNamee. Okay. All right. Earlier this year, I had the opportunity to present to students at Ordine East Middle School about the high school experience. About 30 high school students and I were to spend 2 hours in classrooms talking with 7th and 8th graders about what lay ahead of them, and to be honest, I was a little terrified. Middle schoolers are surprisingly intimidating. And as a kid feeling pretty unprepared for what lay ahead in my academic journey, I felt majorly unqualified for the job. Well, it ended up being really fun. There was lots of energy and lots of questions, but today I wanted to share with you a moment that stuck out to me. We had gotten to the end of our last presentation, and kids were finishing up with their questions. And then one student raised their hand and looked at me and asked, "Is there bullying in high school?" Oh, okay. And I kind of stopped in my tracks. And of course I wanted to say, no, and then move on from the subject. But I stopped and I thought for a moment. And what I came up with was this. There are always going to be people who are unkind wherever you go. There are always going to be challenges. But in high school, I've always had places I could look to for support. And I've always had people who have had my back. And in that moment, I realized two things. One, how lucky I am to be able to say those words and mean them. And two, that if I've taken anything from high school, it is the idea that I am deserving and capable of finding a community of people who have my back. After sharing my response, I watched the kid nod slowly, probably not really believing my cliche answer, but they looked reassured nonetheless. Their question had sent me into this reflective spiral. In a matter of minutes, I was walking out of the classroom, running through every person I had met, loved, laughed with, disliked, glared at, and learned from in the past 4 years. See, when we start out in high school, we start building our communities without meaning to. It's the team you try out for on a whim. It's the cast of your first musical. The people in your ceramics class who have the same music taste as you. It's the lunch table crew you found when you weren't really sure where to sit. It's the teacher, coach, director, counselor, staff member that greeted you every morning. And yes, there are always going to be significant people in every phase of life we enter. But high school is the first place where it is truly up to us to find those people. This is where we learn what it's like to choose a family of people who see us in the morning in frighteningly uncaffeinated states, who celebrate our accomplishments with us, of the people we sit with now and take pictures with and sign yearbooks for. And I know that meaningful relationships and dependable support are not a universal guarantee of high school. Building a community also means moving forward after loss and conflict and hurt. It takes hard work. And that's the trade-off. True community happens when we accept the role we play as imperfect people. There's no faultless narrative of growing up. And there's beauty in learning how to be wrong. I mean, let me be clear, we are here today after stumbling through the last 4 years, making mistakes and making amends in an entirely ungraceful manner. And isn't that humbling? High school is unique in the sense that we will probably never be more human. More messy, more growing, more vulnerable, more reckless, more different or more the same than we are right now. And as I think of the plans and accomplishments of the class of 2025, I could not be more proud or impressed. I look around at this space and I see people I grew up with about to move on to the next phases of their lives. We have some big dreams in this room, and I certainly am not sure of all of my next steps, but I know that the people who got me here are right behind me. Think of the people in your existing community who've had your back. They could be friends, family members, partners, educators, anyone that helped teach you what it is to feel loved. Don't forget to thank them. Don't forget that you are capable of holding their love whether they are right beside you or a world away. And whatever comes next, keep finding the people that help build your life into something beautiful. Thank you.
I'm afraid to put this down. It may shut off on us. First, I'd like to take a moment and recognize our amazing flexibility of our students, particularly our musicians in our orchestra and in our choir. Can we give them just one round of hand, please? Some nights when I'm in the building and working late, and I just want a little break, I sneak over to the auditorium and I just kind of sit in the back corner and watch them practice. And I saw you last night preparing for Thriller, which was amazing. I don't know if you saw me checking it out, but it was very impressive. So thank you for your flexibility today and for rescuing and entertaining us in our delays. It's a great honor to stand before you today as the principal of East High School, and I am so thankful to be a small part of your journey through high school and this milestone of graduation. I'm also old enough to know that you did not come here tonight with great anticipation to see what the principal said. So I'll be brief. But there's something that I feel strongly about that I don't want to cut out of my speech tonight, and that's a little bit of recognition for people who are about to make a commitment to something that not a lot of people do, and those are our students who are about to join our armed forces. So when I call your name, please stand, and we will hold our applause until all are standing and staying standing, and we'll recognize you as one. Kaylin Carlson, 148th Fighter Wing. Logan Christensen, 148th Fighter Wing. Christina Duncan, 148th. Rory Fishbach, 148th. Christine Hendrickson, also the 148th Fighter Wing. Pierce Hennessy, Air Force. Claire Murray, Army, ROTC. Carson Rakowski, 148th Fighter Wing. And Lucas Young, Army National Guard, please join me in giving them recognition. Thank you. It's fairly easy for me to cut down this speech because I've spoken to you many times, either as a large group or in small pockets throughout your senior year. I just want to say to you, thank you, and we will miss you. We cannot wait to see what you'll accomplish. We know some of you will come back and visit at times. We see and hear about your adventures through the community and beyond. So we will miss you, and best of luck to you on your journey ahead. School board members and Superintendent Magus, I present to you the amazing senior class of East High School 2025, and I attest that they have met all requirements for graduation set forth by ISD 709 in the state of Minnesota. Thank you, and go Hounds.
Good evening, families, faculty, staff, guests, and most importantly, the class of 2025. As superintendent of Duluth Public Schools, there's no moment in the academic calendar more important than this one, graduation, the culminating celebration of dedication, resilience, and remarkable achievements. I also want to give my thanks to Principal Flohog, as well as the dedicated staff and faculty for all that you've done to get our students across this stage. Your unwavering support has meant the world. Tonight I was going to talk about perseverance and perspective. And I think really tonight's events really showed us that if we persevere, if we work to get through something, we can find our way through. And also when you think about perspective, you can look at tonight's events as saying, oh, this was so horrible, the sound system didn't work, or you can look at it from the perspective of we took lemons and we made lemonade. Thank you for our music departments for all that you did to help us, as well as the team that put everything together. Really appreciate it. I too know that you're not coming here just to hear a long-winded speech from the guy that is in charge of the school district, so I'm keeping my remarks brief. But I do want to say that it's my deepest hope that you carry forward the lessons that you've learned throughout your life and throughout your schooling, and that you use this strength and resilience gained to move forward. Use these to achieve your goals and step confidently into the next chapter of your lives. I eagerly anticipate the incredible successes that await the Greyhound class of 2025. So it's with immense pride and great pleasure, and on behalf of the Duluth School Board and the Duluth Public Schools, that I officially accept the Duluth East High School graduating class of 2025. Go forth and make your mark. Congratulations. And at this time, would Mr. Lemke please bring your rose forward?
Connor Albertson. Eris Allen. Samuel Allen. Dane Allison. Alyssa Altone. Alita Anderson. Bo Anderson. Aaron Anderson Bonner. Siri Anderson. Lincoln Angrati. Kevin Askelin. Amaya Bosch. Jaden Bosch. Timothy Balthazar. Madeline Barnes. Jack Barron. Ernie Bartle. William Baumgarten Laveau. Aries Baumgartner. Joseph Bauer. Braden Bement. Amira Bensi. Elise Benson. Samuel Benson. Giacomo Baraducci. Adam Bergstrom. Talem Berry. Nathaniel Byer. Imogen Bixby. Ben Blazovic Siebert. Abigail Blight. Sophie Boker. Addison Bajali. Gavin Bolf. Kale Bortnam. Addie Bouts. Abigail Boyakoch. Leif Brodden. Oliver Bradley. Anders Bradenbach. Edie Broadmoor. Virgil Brown. Bethany Bruckelmeyer. Layson Bruckelmeyer. Lily Bruckelmeyer. Bo Brula. Next faculty reader is Mike Engen.
Luciano Bubats. Olivia Burish. Calvin Butcher. Marcus Cameron. Eliana Campbell. Anna Carlson. Kaylin Carlson. Megan Carroll. Logan Christensen. Sarah Shun. Ryan Klingman. Owen Clinch. Christensen Cochran. Caden Cole. Curran Conrad. Tristan Cohn. Brooke Cranston. Emma Cranston. Evan Craycraft. Preston Dalek. Luciana Dastur. AJ Davis. Juliana Degerstrom. Max DeRozier. Avery Dickinson. Lucas Dillon. Ding Shunda. Ben Dish. Brandon Donahue. Devin Deere. Madalena Drodek. Simon Drake. Christina Duncan. Orion Emon. Ella Eastvold. Nash Ellison. Samantha Ealing. Kira Engen. Alexa Ensign. The next faculty reader is Brenda Florestano.
Isaac Erickson. Rafaela Faundes Laura. Alexander Fillmore. Celie Finlow. Rory Fishbach. Cedar Fisher. Thomas Fitzgerald. Campbell Florence. Rain Friel. Janine Frondin. Naya Fuller. Sierra Fuller. Maya Geary. Vincent Geiger. Tristan Jenin. Bryce Gerard. Ginger Giddings. Amelia Gilbert. Henry Goldberg. Clarice Goman. Karenza Goman. Caroline Gore. Peter Gran. London Green. Paris Green. Sarah Grazier. Noah Greminger. Reagan Grady. Brooklyn Grovenberg. Lydia Gunter Warner. Josephine Gurovich. Connor Gustafson. Ely Hall. Samuel Halverson. Elliot Hamilton. Sydney Hamness. Ava Hand Johnson. Soren Hanhan. And the next faculty reader will be William Garnett.
Christiana Hansen. Soren Hansen. Jocelyn Hansen. Bridget Hardoin. Anna Brita Helmer. Christine Hendrickson. Pierce Hennessy. Holly Hermanson. Tristan Hermerding. Kaylee Hill. Courtney Hislop. John Hoffman. Emma Hoffman. Adley Hong. Josie Homala. Avery Hooley. Catherine Howard. DJ Howell. Macy Hugar. William Hutchins. Isla Mae Jacobson Anderson. Beatrice Javaharian. Gabriel Javaharian. Ryan Jensen. Grant Johnson. Kyler Jakeway. Jet Johnson. Mason Johnson. Peyton Johnson. Kalista Johnston. Lan Johnston. Elsa Jones. Cooper Josephson. Lila Cambin. Kai Karstens. Caden Caskey. Tegan Kempfert. Zoe Kempke. Esme Kershaw. Cole Kurtula. Brooke Kessner. Lillian Catola. Marin Kettlehut. William Keys. Caitlin Cleos. Ivy Knaus. Hallie Knudsen. Trinity Kinebaum. Noble Knudsen. Aiden Clare. Carl Kimber. London Kager. Nina Koop. Naya Kramer. Allison Kreminski. Leah Crochet. Ian Kroll. Brendan Kribsack. Our next faculty reader is Danny Westholm.
I don't. Joelle Cucker. Haley Kuyava. Brett Kurth. Cannon Cush. Harlow Larson. Nathan Lee. Joseph Leonardson. Michael Lewis. Jaslyn Leon. Rex Leon. Ellery Lynn. Abigail Paige Linston. Christopher Lopez. Lily Loris. Andrew Lucier. Jackson McRunnell. Allie Major. Fianne Mekala. Madeline Marks. Hannah Martin. Abigail Martinson. Hannah Mason. Jack Matthias. Jameer McGee. Eli Maurer. Connor McArdle. Margaret McMahon. Molly McNamee. Eleanor McNeil Dingles. Aiden Mahar. Brennan Meyer. John Meyer. Jamie Meyer Edwards. Esther Mackey. Braden Miller. Brody Miller. Brooklyn Miller. Caden Moen. Piper Morin. Andrew Morris. Claire Murray. Peter Muthami. And the next faculty reader is Holly Fern.
Adriana Nasty. Caden Nelson. Evan Nicholson. Sophie Noli. Shemaya Nord. Quentin Norden. John Norick. Max Nutter. Jay Nick. Maggie O'Brien. Daniel Oliver. Brody Olson. Jewel Ananobu. Clara Paco-Tellier. Mia Patronus. Larissa Peasley. Milo Pekala. Belle Pennings. Valentina Perez Rus. Robert Peterson. Derek Peterson. Kyle Peterson. Torin Peterson. Weston Peterson. William Peterson. Sam Pyre. Callan Pfau. Sammy Fooley. Morin Pearson. Zoe Pearson. Kira Pietala. Lauren Piton. Jaden Pruce. Carson Rakuski. Elizabeth Ramsey. Lucy Rapana. Connor Rash. Lauren Richards. Mallory Running. Our next faculty reader is Steph Twardowski.
Andrew Ritchie Jr. Amy Ricketts. Ella Riuta. Aiden Robarge. Tavin Roth. Lucas Rush. Jocelyn Salmonen. Sorry, Josie. Laurel Sadowski. Sophia Salmala. Miles Schaefer. Scarlett Schaefer. Alexis Shelby. Catherine Schiller. Grayson Shipper. Lucas Schleep. Micah Schlodick. Aubrey Schmaltz. Charles Shuckman. Talon Seabuck. Abby Seeley. Bella Surik. Aiden Simonson. Jack Simonson. Nia Simonson. Amity Shervin. Sonia Scar. Sydney Slotness. William Smith. Brooke Solberg. Stella Sorensen. Aiden Spees. Kirsten Stansney. Azalea Steffes. Owen Steiner. Henrik Stocky. Gavin Stocky. Treston Stokes. Robert Strom. Owen Strum. Brody Sullivan. Aaron Scroggins. Michelle Stoll. Wyatt Stone. Seiji Sudo. Samantha Sundal. Ty Sundberg. Kyler Sundin. Alexander Swap. Travis Taylor. Taylor Tice. Jasmine Thorin. Alexander Tomzak. Cameron Town. McKenna Trailer. Avi Turner. Autumn Turpin. Catherine Twardowski. The next faculty reader is William Zwak.
Oscar Velez Crane. Jacob Veely. August Volgeljasang. Ewan Volgeljasang. Emma Waddick. Zachary Wallerstein. Jordan Walters. Caroline Wellnitz. Benjamin Wendelant. Maddox Werner. Isabel West. Elise Westbrook. Noah Westrom. Rolanda White. Jackson Whitehill. Brooke Weiberg. Connor Weiberg. Hannah Williamson. Isabel Williams. Maggie Wineset. Clara Winings. Caleb Winkles. Bailey Wistrom. Donovan Wittenberg. Henry Wysick. Catherine Wold. Lauren Wallach. Charlie Worcester. Catherine Yapple. Lucas Young. Elliot Young. Regina Zafudo. Evelyn Zabot. Grace Zelmer. Elsie Zimpel. Riley Zolan Greek. Logan Zubich. And Kylie Zwak.
Everyone, I'm Mia Patronis, co-president of Student Government. On behalf of the senior class of 2025, I would like to thank Superintendent Magus, Assistant Superintendent Bonds, Principal Flohog, the school board members, and the East faculty for the granting of our diplomas. In response, I now call on the class of 2025 to please stand. In keeping with long-standing tradition, we take our place in the history of Duluth East High School by transferring our tassels from the right to the left side, symbolically proclaiming our passing from one important phase in life to the next. Together, we will move our tassels. In closing our ceremony tonight, seniors, please remain standing for our last school song, led by Caden Cole.
At our games united, are we brave and strong?